What's going on, guys? It's your boy WF Colonel 56, and today I am back with another Madden tip. Yes, I've been gone for a little while, but I did not forget about you guys. Today's tip is coming from the New York Giants playbook, the gun flex Trey formation, and the play we're going to take a look at is the wide receiver comebacks play. So I'm going to go ahead and select that on defense. I'm going to come out in cover 4, keep me contained, and then I will audible into the other defensive looks so you can get different coverage looks, and I can just break it down. So this is what the play looks like coming out the box, and just off of just looking at this play, it has a whole lot of very good things going for it. It has, you could actually run this play stock and have some success with it, but I just like to make some adjustments to get the most out of this play. The thing I really like about this play is it has stock comeback routes on both sides of the field. So if your opponent wants to sit in cover 3 or sometimes cover 4, you can just eat them up with those comeback routes. The thing I like the most is it has the RB receiver on that post up the middle of the field. You don't see too many players with posts going down the middle of the field, especially at that depth and angle, which is why I really like this play. So the only adjustment you actually make to this play is you put B on a drag route. And so what happens with that is A as well as RB, they push the coverage back, allowing B to skirt underneath. Normally the defense gets they have to make a decision. Are they going to cover the drag from B? Are they going to cover the hook from A or the hook from Y? Or are they going to play that post? Looking at the left side of the field, you really don't. That's really not even a part of the actual play. The real play is to the right side of the field with A, R, B, and B. But the left side is really just you can do whatever you want with that. Or if you like the route combo, which I actually like the route combo to the left, because really Y and X are really just going to be your later reads in the play if nothing is open on the front side, which is the right side of the field. So let me teach you guys how to actually look and read this play. Everything hinges on A. You can stare A down when you snap the ball, because A will tell you exactly what's going on with the defense unless they come out with something super exotic. But A is going to tell you exactly where to go with the ball. By looking at A, obviously you're going to be able to see if A is open. But by looking at A, you'll be able to see if not only that post is open, but if that drag coming underneath is open. So you literally just have to make a read, guys. If all 3 of those options get blocked off, you could always have a fundamentally competent play coming on the left side of the field, because by the time you make those 3 reads on the right, the drag would be pretty much on the left's hash. So you'll be able to see if Y pushes the defense back, allowing the drag to run underneath, and you also will be able to see if anyone is like shadowing the X comeback, so you can to see if he is prevented from making that throw to X. So really you're looking at A when you snap the ball. He'll tell you if you'll be able to throw to RB or B. If all of those things are covered, you swing your eyes back around to the left side of the field. You can look at Y or whoever, but just know that Y is going to push the defense back deep, allowing B to run underneath, and you'll pretty much be reading pretty much B and X, the high-lowing the left side of the field. I know that was long, but it's really simple once you actually get into it. So I'm going to show this play against cover 4. This cover 4 has the purples in quarter flats, so just take that into consideration. I'm going to run the play, then I'm going to hit the replay. I'm actually going to take a sack this first play so I can show you exactly what is going on. They are not getting any pressure at all. So the play's dead. I'm just going to take off of the QB, aka young Eli Manning. So with this replay, you'll see exactly what's going on. So you're staring down the hook. Stare down the hook. Stare down the hook. By looking at this hook, you see not only are they in a cover 4 just off of the safety drop, you can tell they're in a cover 4 if you just stare down A. You can see, oh, the defense went with A. you can throw this drag route right now. You literally can throw it right now just by looking at A. You know that he's off the ball, like he's too far off. The current route pushed him deep, so you can throw this drag. But not only that, by looking at A, you see that they're in a cover 4. The cool thing about this little post right here, in cover 4, you can lowball this post. You can lowball this post for a completion, guys. And that's what I'm going to show you right here. Cover 4, same setup. I'm going to lowball this post. Hopefully Eli gives me a decent throw. And there you have it. You can lowball this post in cover 4. But that's only if you feel like, being adventurous. I really don't recommend throwing that post if you don't feel like it's like money. I'd rather take the safe read, the consistent read at all times. Take this drag. It's gonna get you. He's gonna catch the ball at 3 yards, and you'll be able to, get yards after catch. Probably you can average around 7 yards with this. Just throwing this drag against this coverage. As I mentioned earlier, I know I threw the ball, but I didn't show it in the first one. If this, say for whatever reason, everything's boxed off to the right side, you let this play develop. You're high-lowing the left side of the defense. He has to choose: does he cover this comeback, or does he play this drag? Here we have cover 3 right here, and this is literally the best coverage you're going to see from a cover 3 because it's only literally rushing 3 men. You have a QB spy on the field, which automatically the QB spy is going to take away drags, but we're still going to show the whole complete concept versus this defense. Take into consideration, guys, there is no user cover on the field. So the same setup, just drag B. I'm gonna take a sack, and I'm gonna show you how everything lines up. And why do the Giants feel like blocking like gods today? Now, this is some pretty good pass protection. Why can I never get this pass protection anytime else? Okay, like I said, you literally stare down A. He will tell you what's going on. By staring down A, you see this man. He's literally sitting up. He's sitting right here. You can tell he's sitting, and you see the safety rotate over. Oh, it's cover 3 just based off of that. Just based off of that, if he's sitting, you'll be able to throw this drag. But since this is the souped up cover 3 with only rushing 3 players, having a guy in a QB spy, this QB spy is literally sitting where you would throw the drag. But that's not going to be the case all the time, or even most of the time in an actual game. You're going to get a 4-man pass rush at the least. That's just the meta. They're going to rush 4, trying to get a block shed. You don't really have to deal with QB spies unless you have like Vic or a very mobile quarterback taking off the quarterback. So most of the time you'll be able to just throw this drag right here. But even if you're not able to throw it right here, you can throw it later on in the play because you can manipulate this QB spy to not, cover this. He's literally gonna play where your quarterback plays. So if you stay sedentary, he's gonna stay sedentary. So you just have to notice that. As always, guys, at least take a peek to where you're gonna throw. Like I said, A is gonna tell you where to throw, but always look to see if there's a clear passing lane before you actually hit the button to pass the ball. That will allow you to complete this pass very consistently. You're just gonna make a good read. That's basics of passing the ball. Make sure there's a clear passing lane. But like I said, staring at A, you see homeboy right here sits on him, right? If he's sitting on him, he can't cover this post. He can't do it. So that's what I'm going to show you right here. So this is the very same cover 3 play, and I'm going to show you that you can hit that post. Same setup, guys. Just drag B. He sits on him. Possession catch this for easy completion. Like I said, you're just going to look at A. A is going to tell you who to throw the ball to, which lanes are open. You see he sits. You see the safety rotates up to the deep third. You know it's a cover 3 just off of this. You just have to fit this in the window. That's all you have to do to complete this post. And it's possession catching, because if you don't, he's going to get smacked and he's going to drop the ball. So make sure you secure the bag. Hold A or X if you're on PS4. Possession catch this. Make sure you keep on moving the chains. Here we go with the cover 2. This is just a regular cover 2. I'm going to put the cloud flats on the field because that's what you're going to see most of the time. If the defense is in the cover 2, I'm just going to show you it real quick without the middle linebacker in the deep third. Then I'm going to show you with him in the deep third. Same setup as always. Put B on the drag. I'm going to take the sack and show you what the play looks like. Dot. What? Hey, these guys out here, they put on the show pass protecting. They out here earning their paychecks. As always, snap the ball, stare down A. A is going to tell you what's happening. A does not lie to you. What do you see when you see A? When you see A, you see homeboy sitting on A, and you see these safeties splitting like it's the Red Sea. So, if you see these safeties splitting like it's the Red Sea, and no one traveling up the middle to defend anything, and you see homeboy sitting right here on A, post is gonna be open. Doesn't even matter if he's in man coverage. If he's in man coverage, he's still gonna get burnt because the post beats man coverage. You'll be able to dot this post up the middle of the field for the easy touchdown. But the same thing as like a cover 3, you know, which I showed you, if he pushes the coverage back, you know this drag's gonna be open. But always check. There's a QB spy. So, you know, always check to make sure the passing lane is clear. If it's clear, go ahead, dot this drag over the middle. There is no QB spy, go ahead and dot him as soon as you see him. But always check. Here is that same cover 2. Put cloud flats on the field, but you have the middle linebacker on the deep third. Don't fear, you may say that the middle's wide open. The middle's going to be wide open in every single cover 2 with the middle linebacker in the deep third. This is actually better because you still have a QB spy, and the defense may put him in a hook or use a cover for this guy, but just know that this is actually better coverage than you actually will see in the actual game against, you know, if they want to play this type of coverage. So I'm going to run the play, take a sack, and then show you what the defense had to offer for you. Dot, 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 dot. Okay, what do I always say with this play? Stare down A. A is going to tell you where to go with the ball. What do you see when you stare down A? You see homeboy in the middle of the field. He looked like he was going to jump A, but he didn't. He kept on running down the middle of the field. Now guess what you could do? You could see if you can dot this in. You could. Actually, you probably could just easily throw this in. But that's on you. He looks open, you can throw him the ball. There's nothing wrong with that. But you see, he doesn't go to A, he drops down the middle of the field. He can't play, well, he drops to A, he doesn't drop to A, he goes to the middle of the field. He can't play the drag. Who in the world is here to play the drag? If this QB spot wasn't here, no one's here to play the drag. So you dot the drag. You dot the drag, there's nothing else to talk about. Just so happens on this play, there's a guy that's in the QB spy. So if it's in the QB spy, just make sure the QB spy isn't in the lane to dot the drag. Or you hold on to the ball till you pass to the QB spy, then you dot the drag. People make it more complicated than it has to be. So by reading A, you know homeboy isn't going to A and he's driving down the middle of the field. If he's driving down the middle of the field, he's taking away this post. You know you can't throw this post, so look for the drag. If the drag is for whatever reason boxed initially, look for him laid across the field, because this hook route is still gonna hold this guy right here. He can't play the drag, so the drag's gonna be open. It just comes down to what happens over here. Is he in a hard flat, or is he playing a cloud flat? If he's playing a cloud flat, this comeback is going to be gone. If he's playing a hard flat, this combat's going to be here because the hard flat's going to be taking this drag. So just analyze the defense. Everything is set off by looking at homeboy right here. Stare down A. He's going to tell you exactly where to go with the ball. So there you have it, guys. This was the wide receiver comebacks play from the gun flex Trey formation in the New York Giants playbook. Hope you enjoyed this play. Go ahead, hit that like button. Go ahead, subscribe to your boy for new tips. I try to get you a tip every day, but you know, things have been going a little off for me lately. But I still am trying, guys. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell to get the notifications for when your boy drops new videos. So just in case I'm gone for a little while, you will know when I come back. So hopefully you guys like this tip, guys. It's WF Colonel. I'm out.